Welcome back to DiAlto.com. I am coming to you today for the first time from my New York City apartment, and I'm super pumped. I'm also really excited about the series that we're kicking off today, which is Healthy Eating 101. I had a little bit of an epiphany last week and was reminded that I was not always a healthy person, and I used to eat like crap. And it wasn't until I learned about it that now it's second nature. But there's a lot of stuff that you don't know, since if you're not a nutritionist into health and fitness, that's not your thing. So I'm going to take the time to teach you because it's important stuff, and it's information that'll help you have more energy and help you burn more fat. One of the things that I didn't realize, and this was more recently in my nutrition education, is that everything we do is either sending our body a message that says store fat or burn fat, and especially the food we eat. So I have one concept today that I'm going to cover that's going to make choices for you, whether you're eating at home or you're eating out, a lot more simple. So here's the deal. I want you to start practicing at any given meal, eating half the amount of carbs you normally would and double the amount of vegetables. And I don't expect you to be perfect. You're not going to do this every single time. But if you can even do this 60% of the time, it might be better than what you're doing right now. So let me go through a couple of examples of how you can do this. If you're a lunchtime sandwich or wrap person, take off half the bread, throw on some extra lettuce or vegetables, or get some kind of a side salad or a side vegetable. Boom, you're taken care of. With the wraps, one of the things that I noticed, because I love Mexican food. I love anything in a tortilla. So I was a huge fan of wraps for a really long time. You never notice how they roll it up and then they shove all the extra in at the ends? Easy. Just don't eat the ends. Eat your way down, and then that extra part that doesn't have anything in it but just the wrap, discard that part. And again, add some extra vegetables, whether you get it in the actual wrap or it's a side salad, side of vegetables, whatever it is. You could also do this with any type of stir fry. I find Asian food works really well for this because you could always use half the amount of rice or noodles, double the amount of vegetables. This works well for pasta. Half the amount of pasta, double the amount of vegetables. So you will not be hungry. I'm not telling you to eat less food. In fact, you can even eat more, because lots of times you can eat more vegetables than you could of some kind of carb, and it'll just be better for you. I can promise you'll have more energy because the fiber in the vegetables is going to slow the release of the sugar to your bloodstream, which won't then send out the insulin, and then your body won't be storing as much fat. So you really have nothing to gain, nothing to lose, rather. You only can gain positive benefits from decreasing the amount of carbs at every meal and increasing the amount of vegetables. So that's your first assignment in the series. Now, I have to hold you accountable, so do me a favor. Below the video, in the comments, tell me, what are some of the things you usually eat that you know you can apply this to? Is it a sandwich? Is it a wrap? Is it, whatever it is you normally eat for dinner? You could even do this when you eat out. You can tell the people, please, only give me half the bun. Only give me half the amount of noodles, rice, whatever, and please double the amount of vegetables. It might cost a few extra dollars, but it's totally worth it for the effect that it's going to have on your body. So again, in the comments, let me know one or two meals that you know you can apply this to, because the benefit of that is not for me, it's going to be for you to think about it, and also other people can get ideas from your comments. So make sure you do that. And if you don't receive my newsletter, if you don't get these emails regularly with the video, you were just randomly on the site today, go ahead and pop your name and email address in the top right here so you can get this, because I'm going to go through a ton of great information over the next couple weeks of how you can eat better, and it's not going to be complicated or difficult to do. It's going to be easy to fit into your lifestyle, even if you're a really busy person. So I look forward to those comments, and I'll see you back here next week.